I just want to say, people with either disabilities or special needs, they're exactly the same as everybody else. There's nothing wrong with them. They can get a job, they can get their own house, they can live the life what they want, they can get married. Even if they don't get married, it's fine because their life is exactly the same as everybody else's, and they're exactly the same. People can't be taking the mick out of people with special needs or disability because it's not fair at all. It's actually really upsetting if you take the mick out of someone who's got a disability. It's like me. I've always been getting the mick took out of me for having it, but I know that's not my fault because I was born this way, and I know that I struggle with some things, but I know I get through it with help. People without disabilities or special needs, not everyone takes the mick out of us, but some, because they're happy that they know how to do stuff. But for us, inside, it's terrifying because we don't know how life is going to be for us, if it's going to be terrifying, if it's going to be good. But then yet again, we can sit in the class with people who are clever and we'll be thinking, how stupid are we? Even though we're not, it's just our brain what's mixing around and round, thinking that we are thick. We even call ourselves that because we struggle with everything in lesson, mostly maths, because maths is the worst. People with learning difficulties, that's probably the lesson what they hate the most because it involves money, what people might struggle with. They might struggle giving the right change and taking it back, but you might know what change to give and you might not know the change what you get back. It works differently with other people, but I know all this and I'm just saying this because I've been through this and I know exactly how it feels like. I don't think it's funny. People who have special needs, they're exactly the same, and parents love their kids any way they are. And for me, if my kids, well, if I have any, I would love my kids no matter what they've got, no matter how they are. People are exactly the same. Doesn't matter if they're in a wheelchair, if they've got autism, if they've got epilepsy, if they've got learning difficulties, if they've got malaria, if they've got meningitis, if they've got cancer, if they've got diabetes. It doesn't matter. At least you know that you can still live your life what you want with people around you and with support.